Hey, are you a student? Then I'm sure you know situations like this. Very disorganized, you don't know where you put your notes and everything is everywhere but not where you thought it was. But you prefer situations like this. Very organized, you always know where you put your notes and everything is always at hand. If that's the case, then I have the correct tool for you. So keep watching. So this is the template that I wanted to show you today. I called it My Student Life and I will give you a quick tour through the template. So first it starts with how to use the template, where you can check if you don't know how to use something. This will be very helpful for you because there I explained everything. Then you have buttons for mobile use here to access this template quickly from your mobile phone and make calendar entries, add a new lecture, new course, all the things that you need. Also your finances you can track on your mobile phone. Of course, these buttons you also find here on your desktop page. And then we continue with our easy access links where you can link your university homepage or your email account, things like this that you always need to access very quickly and easily. Then we have here in this toggle university pages like lectures, courses, semesters, all these things that we will go through in just a second. Then when we continue here, you find in the middle your course schedule to always keep you up to date, what course you have to attend today. On the left side, you find your notification center that informs you about today's date and also about how many assignments and exams you have due today, the courses you have today, and also for this week's assignments and exams, and also general information for lectures that you have to review, for example, or personal appointments, things like this, and when your semester registration fee is due, for example. Below that, you find personal information such as your student number or your university email address. On the right side, you find quick reminders or to-do lists and a Pomodoro timer that helps you to be productive as it sets 25 minutes focus time followed by a 5-minute break. If we then continue on our page, you find your task manager that shows you assignments or exams, courses that are due today. And below that, things that are due for this week. And below that one, you find an overview of the lectures you have to review. So you can change this just quickly here, change this to reviewed, and then it will disappear here. You also have a calendar overview where you find all your assignments, exams, to-dos, all the calendar entries basically, and then an overview of your courses this semester. So this is filtered for this semester so that you don't get distracted by other courses that you actually don't have this semester. You find here then your course number if your course has one, also the assignments you have left this week and exams as well, and your current course grade for up to now basically. Then we have the private area where you find your journal, where you can track your mood and your energy level, your activities, your successes, and also your learnings. And you can also track your routines here. And then we have on the right side here the links to your career development page, your finance page, and then your journal and your notes. And below that, a small overview of your finances for today. So you get notified about how much income you had today, how many expenses you had, and how many subscriptions will be renewed within the next 7 days. Okay, so let's quickly go through the university pages. So we start with the lectures. So you can just add a new lecture here, open it, and then we will have a template that will be open here. You can enter a big lecture topic and you can enter subtopics here. And then once you click this button here, update, it will give you an AI-generated summary of your lecture. And you can link the course here, enter the date here, then the date, and also the status, whether you have it reviewed or not yet. And then we can go back to our main page and continue with the courses. Okay, let's go to courses. This is your course page where you find all your courses, and you can assign them to the semester. This is needed in order for the main dashboard to only show you courses that you have this semester. You can enter here your credits, and this will then also show you here your course grade. You can enter the course weighing here, and it will calculate your final grade. So this course grade here, this is a roll-up that is related to all your grades that you enter in the grades database that I will show you later. So this is nothing that you manually have to edit here. This will automatically be updated here. This is how the gallery view looks like. So you will see here all the assignments and exams that you have, and also your current course grade and the course code if there is one. This is the view that is sorted for this semester, and if you want to see all your course semesters, you will see them here, and they will be sorted by semester. So this is your course schedule, where you have to enter the first date of the course. So the first appointment of this course you need to enter here. Then you also need to enter whether it is this semester or not, and the interval the course takes place, whether it is weekly, bi-weekly, every other day, daily, monthly, or so. This you enter here, and here you enter the weekday. So the weekday is important for your course to be shown up in your course schedule here, whereas this interval is important for your course to be shown in the calendar view that you see on your main dashboard page. And it works like this, that once this day is passed of this course, it will automatically be shifted to the next week. So that means if I have a course on Friday, I have statistics on Friday, I will not see the courses that I had on Monday to Thursday anymore. So let me quickly show you what I mean and go back to our main dashboard page, to our calendar view down here. Oh. Okay, so I see I have statistics today, and I also have chemistry for biologists today, but I don't see the courses that I had from Monday to Thursday because they are already entered in the next week. Just keep in mind that your courses from the past days will not be shown in your calendar anymore. Okay, let's go back to the courses and then show you how to add a new course. So you can click on this button, and then you will see the course template that opens. You can enter here the code, the semester, and you can link your contacts here that you will have listed in your contacts database. For example, students, professors, tutors. If you link the professor here, this professor name will be shown here. Also, the email will be shown here once you enter this in your contacts database that I will show you later. You can enter the course credits also here. Then you find place to list your key objectives for this course and the syllabus and everything that is related to this course. May it be lectures that you have assigned to this course, assignments and projects for this course, resources, your grades, and also your contacts here. And how this looks like, I will show you now. Oh no, now I went too fast. Too far, too fast. Let's go back to courses. So how this looks like, you can see here, this is an example. Let's expand this. So I entered the course code here, I linked it to the first semester, and I linked it to these two contacts. One of them is a professor, so the name will be shown here, and also the email of this professor will be shown here. I entered the grade or the credits here. This is probably different depending on where you study. Then key objectives and syllabus, and then all the lectures that I assigned to this course are shown here, including the lecture summary and whether or not I have reviewed it already. Also, all the assignments and projects are listed here, my resources, the grades that I got in this course already, and the contacts that are linked to this course are also shown here. And how to set everything up, I will show you now. So let's go back to our main dashboard page. So then we start with the semester here. So the semester you can just enter with this button here, semester dates, registration time, and then it shows you the progress of this semester. And the registration times are needed for your notification center in order to show you when your registration fee is due. Then we continue with the contacts. Here you can list all your contacts, may it be professors, tutors, students, and you can relate this contact with the course. Like for example, Professor Miller teaches you cell and molecular biology and plant physiology. Then you can enter the email here, the phone, and also the website here. And this will then be automatically shown in your course website once you link this contact to your course. Okay, then let's continue with the resources. The resources, these are all books, websites, audio files, whatever you may need for your course and to study. So you can enter the resource here, then link here the course it is relevant for, also the assignment you need it for. If it's online or a digital file, you can link this here. Websites you can link here. You can assign the type, so documentation, blog article, interview, whatever you can imagine, you can enter here, and then also the reference. Okay, let's continue with the grades. So this is sorted by course, and you can enter the assignment or exam here. And then you can enter the maximum achievable grade for this exam here. This is also different according to where you study. Then the grade you achieved. Then it tells you the percentage you achieved. And then you can enter here the weighing of this assignment. So for example, if the final exam weighs or makes 50% of your final grade, then it weighs 50%. This you can enter here, and then it will calculate the grade weight. And then in the sum here, you will find your current grade for this course. And then we go back and continue with the calendar, where you enter actually everything that has a date, basically, a due date, let's say. So semesters are not entered there, but enter assignments, exams, to-dos, anything. So let me quickly show you how this works. You click this button here to make a new entry, then let's quickly call it read book about cell biology. You can assign the type here. So this is the to-do. The course, this is plant physiology. Then the due date, let's say we plan to read it until Monday. Priority you can assign here. Then if it's a project work, you can enter your project collaborator here. Then you can click done once you did it. Once it is a project, it will also show you your project progress here. So if this is a subtask for a project, you can enter the project here, which is not the case now, so we leave it empty. These three properties are only relevant if you enter a course, which we don't do now. So we close this. And then we should see our entry here, exactly. And then you see here what is due for today and also here what is due for this week. So this is not really relevant for you. This just lists all the entries that you do, but it's not filtered and it's a bit, it looks a bit cluttery and it's a bit difficult to read. So that's why you have these sorted overviews here. Yeah. If you want to reschedule overdue tasks, you can just click this button here and do this. Okay, then we go back home. Okay, and then we go to our private pages. So we go now to our private area where you find your journal entries, your routines, your career development and finances. And if you want to make a new journal entry, you can just click this button. So now you have two entries here because I already made one entry for today. So let's delete one because it will always show the entries for today so that you don't get cluttered with a lot of journal entries here. It will only show the entry that you did today. Okay, then let's continue with career development. So this is a page where you can organize all your applications for internships, for jobs, whatever it may be. You can list all your applications here, like the position you applied for, then the company or institute, whatever it is, you can list here, and the status, whether it's planned or you have applied or you already got feedback, things like this. It will also remind you to contact the company or the institute again once a certain time has passed since you last got feedback from them or since you last applied and haven't gotten feedback yet. You can list all your companies here or institutes that you have applied to. It will also show you to how many positions you have applied here. Of course, you can also list companies that are just interesting for you and you just don't link them to any application you have written. You can create a list of all your contacts here, where this person belongs to which company. You can link the LinkedIn profile, for example, here, and also make notes here, for example, where you met this person or where you contacted the person, things like this. Also job listing, job searching platforms are listed here, and you can link the applications or the vacant positions here that you have applied to. Also, you find a database for all your skills that you may need for your applications here. You can link for what you need it and for what company you need it, and also where you can acquire the knowledge that you need. You find templates here for your CV. Let's just open this quickly. For your CV, you find 3 templates. Also, you find a template for a cover letter and a reference letter. In the calendar, you find all the entries listed with application deadline or when you have the interview, things like this. For example, you find everything here, and you have a little reminder field here where all the positions are listed that you need to contact again. So if the time span between your application or the feedback and today is greater or equal than 7, then it will remind you to contact again. You can change these days just by entering or changing the number here. Let's say 14, for example. And then in that case, it doesn't change because it's longer than 14 days already, but you can adjust that number of days. Okay, let's go back. And let's go to our last point. Oh, well, not last, but almost last point, our finances. So you find a little overview already down here about all your transactions today, and also an information about how many subscriptions will renew within the next 7 days. But let's quickly enter this page. So this is your finance page. You have a notification center here as well, as you just saw on your main dashboard page. You find buttons here to make all possible entries and also links to all the pages here. But let me quickly show you your main site. So you find information here about your accounts. You can create several accounts, but I think as a student you mainly have one account. But all the accounts you create will be listed here. So this is your account income, expenses, and balance for this month. These are just random numbers here. There's nothing really serious entries. Also for this quarter, you find an overview, and for this year as well. Then you find on the right side your subscriptions, all the subscriptions that you have with with the expenses, how much they cost, about the next payment. Let me quickly show you this more in detail. Next payment and when it will renew, you find here. Then in the middle, an overview of all your incomes this month and your savings this month. Down below, an overview of your monthly expenses, like categories and debts that you may have. And this template also gives you the possibility to use the jar system, and the jar system allows you to assign a certain amount of money for certain areas of life, like daily life or consumables or funds. Of daily life would include probably grocery shopping or cosmetics, medical care, these things. Consumables would be clothes shopping, for example, and fun activities like going to the cinema, to the theater, things like this. Okay, so your accounts page is this one. This lists all your accounts with the total income, expenses, and balance. When we open this, we have here an overview of all your income, expenses sorted by month. Everything that is related to this account is shown here. Then we also have a page that is sorted for month or years, and the months in this year, where you have an overview of your spendings and earnings for that specific month. Okay, then we have our savings page, where you can see your different savings that you set up. You can enter a goal here. How much you have saved already will be shown here, and also a little progress bar for your saving. Then we have a page for subscriptions. This shows us all the subscriptions that we have. Then you have to enter what kind of subscription it is: monthly subscription, yearly subscription, when the payment is due, every month, every week, every quarter, when you have to give your cancellation notice, whether you want to cancel it or not, and if you have cancelled it, also the date, and then it will calculate everything here, so the next renewal date, the next payment, and when you have to cancel last. So then we have our jars page, where you have all your jars like consumables, fun, daily life, what I mentioned before. And then we have here our categories and debts, where you have this sorted by month and per year. So then we have our page for all transactions. So here you see everything, so all the transactions that you did sorted by month. And then I quickly show you how to make the entries. So you just click on these buttons here. So, okay, if you want to make a new transfer here, you click on this button. But these transfers here are only seen transfers between two of your own accounts. So as accounts are seen here, your private account, which is here private, or your bank account, so to speak, private in this case, jars and savings. If you want to transfer money from your account to a foreign account, then this is counted as an expense. So if you want to now make a transfer, let's say to your grocery jar, or no, to your daily life jar, to daily life jar, then this is the transfer. Then you can enter the amount here, let's say 450 euros. Category will be empty here. Source account, this goes from your private account to the daily life jar. So this is when you use the type transfer. And if you now want to pay something from your daily life jar, you create an expense. You assign again here the month, the amount. Oh, I forgot the name. Let's say cosmetics. Category medical and healthcare. Source account would now be daily life. Initial value is the value that you enter once you start using this template. So this is the amount in your bank account that you currently have when you start using this template. Okay, then you have made all the entries here, and we go back to our student life. Good, then let me show you the last two pages, which is your journal page. Here you find all the entries that you did in your journal. And back to your student life, and then I will show you the notes page where all your quick notes are collected. This is this one. Then you can enter a new note here, and then you will find a little block here where you can just enter quick notes. And once these notes are not relevant anymore, you can just drag and drop them into the archive. Okay. So this was the little tour through the student dashboard that I created. And I hope it will help you get organized in your student life and manage everything efficiently and easily. I hope you like it and enjoy working with it. See you for the next template tour. Bye bye.